In this video, I'm going to get back towards Christmas a little bit. This is another Steve Good pattern. It's a Nativity. It's 9 layers. It's kind of a Nativity in a box, and he's got lighting in his. And I'm going to try to do the same thing. Anyway, it's not a super difficult thing to cut. You got 9 layers. I've got them all mounted. You got a base. You got a back for the back of it. That's walnut. The rest of this is white oak, or red oak, I'm sorry. And I got 9 layers. Some of them could have been stacked, but I didn't go to the trouble of cutting the material up to do that. They're simple cuts, and it's just a matter of cutting them where I can make them match, and I think I can do that. And then I'll match them up. It's like layered the little models. Have to match them up as you go, make sure everything fits. As far as lighting, I found this online. This is a strip LED, and I ordered one I ordered one with this little adapter. You don't have to have the adapter, but it's very bright, and it's I think it's like 12-13 inches of it there, and I'm not going to need that much for this small space. So what you can do, you can see these little spots right here. You can cut these, so that's the shortest piece you can have. And I'm going to try it with just one. That's about a little over an inch, inch and a quarter or so. You cut it right there at that connector, and you can solder or connect 12 volts to it. So what I've done, I bought a little 12-volt battery that fits in like a remote, different kind of remotes, and found some battery holders for it. And I don't have a switch at the current time. I'm going to try to find a switch, but I'm just trying to get this to work for now. I have tested this battery on the strip. It does work. It's very bright. And I have to get back to my soldering. I haven't done any soldering in a long time. I'll see how I can do with that. But mainly I just want to see if I can light the inside of this thing. And I got more of this, so I may do more lighted projects. And plus this was on sale, so it worked so well, I went back and ordered 3 or 4 more of them, so I have some more material on hand to do some more of those type of things. Anyway, I'm going to try that and stay tuned to see if it works, and hopefully I can make it look as good as his. And I'll have to play with the light. That also has what it is. It's self-adhesive. You just pull that strip off the back and it'll stick right in there. We'll see how well it sticks to this wood. I may have to do something else, but it's all doable. So let me get started cutting on this. It won't be a lot of difficult cutting. It's mainly just big circular things. You got some internal things in that, and then you got the figures that you have to cut out as you get to them. So let me get over the saw, put a new number 5 blade in, and I'll start cutting away on it. Well, it's all cut out. It's matching up pretty well. I really like the way it's matching up there. What I did is each one of these that I cut, I cheated a blade width to the outside of the pattern. Then I took it to the sander, and where it was way off, I sanded it down to the line. So with a few exceptions, I think it's going to match very nicely. And now I got to what I'm going to do. I'm going to start gluing it together. I'm going to start with these two center ones that has the tab that goes into the slot in the base. I'm going to get those matched up, glue them together, and then I'll make sure that this matches before I glue it to the top of the other one. That's a two-piece base. And if I have to clean that hole out or whatever I have to do, I just want to have the option. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll pull this pattern, check everything, make sure it lines up best I can figure, and then glue that together and test it in that base. Well, there finally is the finished product. I say finally because the last filming I did in real time was several days ago, where I was gluing it together. And this is several days later here because I totally messed up. I have 9 layers in this, and I had them laid in order 1 through 9. I understood where they went and how they're supposed to go on. But somewhere when I put the 8th layer on, I put it on the wrong side. Let me put some light on it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about and tell you how I fixed it. This back layer and the layer right in front of it that's got the star on it, I put on the front. This is supposed to be the front. You got this donkey here in the back and this small animal here in the front. And that's the way it was originally designed, because he would be in the way of viewing them. I mean, it's still a doable thing, but it wasn't what it was designed for. So you had these 2 layers. You just flip them around and glue them here. That's where I had them. So she pointed that out to me. I brought my wife in to look at it, show her the light as I was testing it, and then she said, well, isn't that supposed to be in the back? And I first said, no, I got it right. And then I looked at it and realized, no, I don't have it right. I just totally put that, didn't pay attention when I picked it up, and put it on the wrong side. Not uncommon for me to do things like that. So, you know, you got to be aware of everything you do, and sometimes I just let the awareness slip. So, I was trying to figure out what to do. First, I was so discouraged, thought I was just going to give up on it. But I bought this material specifically for this piece. And it's not super expensive material, but still I spent some money on it. So I got to thinking, well, if I can, you know, you have to just walk away from it. So I got to thinking, well, if I can just cut those 2 layers off. So that was trying to formulate a plan to do that. So I have this little saw right here. I use that to cut dowels and small thin pieces. You can see I marked it right there, the depth I had to go to get the blade through. So I just very carefully started on the seam with those two pieces and worked my way around, and I got that deep at one spot. But it doesn't, the reason I don't like to use it on thick material, especially hard material, it doesn't cut straight. It's very difficult to keep it cutting straight, and it was off a half a ring. I mean, it was cutting in the middle of the next ring in, this ring right here. So I just stopped and discouraged again. What do I do now? I said, well, it's messed up already. There's not much I can do to make it any worse. Worst thing I have to do is start over. So I took it to the table saw and thought I'll just sacrifice a ring, one of those layers. And I ran it, set it where the blade would cut through that ring right there. And ran it through all the way around, and then raised the blade several times till it got through. And it cut it very cleanly. But then I had to do some sanding, and thought I'd have to recut that ring, but it came out real nice. It's only 1/8 inch thick or so instead of the 1/4 inch that it originally was. So I thought I'll go with that, and I had to sand this ring down because it had some marks on it and then some gaps I had to get out, and I got it glued on. So I'm going to term that a success. It was several days of desperation and exasperation, but I got it to work. So then I had to, of course, get the lights to work, and I had the wiring in the wrong place, and I'd super glued it in place, but I managed to make it all work. So there it is. That's the finished product. I'm really kind of happy with it now that I got it together, and glad I didn't give up on it. So I don't know if you saw that, I got me a switch, a little sliding switch. I built a little light switch. I left the battery out like that so you get to it to change the battery. I can probably pretty that up some more. I built a little better box, but I was kind of wanting to get this video up, and I wanted to make it work. So I just kind of threw that together in a half an hour and put it together and did a little soldering. You got just a real thin piece. I don't know if we can see it or not. Thin piece of LED lighting up in the top there. It's like a 1 inch, 1 inch and a quarter long, and it I believe does a good job. So anyway, that's this finished product. If you like that, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We're still ahead of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving to me, is filming this, is day after tomorrow. And I'll probably throw some more Christmas in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll probably start shifting gears beyond that. So I'll be doing some more Christmas stuff, hopefully. Finish find stuff I really like. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you in the next video.